Hello and welcome to another episode of Naija Queen Bee TV. I'm very excited because this is my second all-female panel on Naija Queen Bee TV, and I'm so happy to have 5 beautiful ladies with me today. They are here to talk about sisterhood, and that is the topic for today. So, hello ladies.
Hi.
We have here Anikeme, we have here Samantha, we have Chioma, we have Susan, and we have Omoye. Guys, I've personally known these ladies. I've spent some time with them, and they are a prime example of beauty and brains. They are powerful women. They are doing things in their field that makes the world a better place. And I'm very happy to have you guys here. Like, you guys don't understand. For real. Because they're so busy, you know, so I have to, like, you know, bribe them to be here. But thank you so much for being here. So, as I mentioned earlier, the topic for today is sisterhood. What does sisterhood mean to you?
To me, sisterhood is like when a group of women come together. It could be an organization, or it could be like sorority, or just a group of women basically coming together, and they encourage each other and push each other to become greater, and so forth.
Basically.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I believe sisterhood is a unity between females, and it's just loving each other and loving yourself, and just seeing that your sister is a reflection of you.
I love that. I come from. Sisterhood to me would be a network and a relationship where you guys uplift and hold each other and protect each other, but at the same time guide each other without being too overbearing. It's a dual relationship where you respect each other and you want to just push each other forward.
That's perfect. What about you?
Everyone has said, basically everything that I think about sisterhood.
Yeah, it's basically like a community of women that they share similar goals or similar interests, just like the pageant that you guys were involved in, and you just all have a similar goal, basically the crown, and also your platforms, which was like, it's still something you guys can relate to, which is something that all of you guys share. So that's sisterhood, basically. And you guys have built lasting relationships, lasting friendships, and it's just amazing. So if we could just be a prime example to other women out there, other little girls out there, just to be able to appreciate each other, love each other, be there for each other instead of the opposite, the world would be a better place. Yeah. So it starts with one person, basically. So as I mentioned earlier, you all participated in the 2016 Miss Nigeria USA. I was a scout manager and your pageant coordinator. I knew how things went down. You guys had the privilege of staying in the house, in a Miss Nigeria USA house, for a week, away from your family, away from your friends. You had your phones. We didn't take that away. How would you summarize that experience? How was it for you? Did it help you in any way? Like, just tell us, how did you feel?
Well, being in the house, it did both. When I first got there, I didn't know what to expect, from 17 other girls. And some was good, some was bad. We had our conflicts, and then we all bonded together, just crying together. Whether it was crying, laughing, telling jokes, and then learning how to compromise with each other, like sharing like a couple of bathrooms in the house.
Yeah.
Some of us have to wake up 3 hours ahead. The ones
that needed it the most.
Like the time, like what's the time?
Yes. I'm done. You go.
Yeah. So it was a great experience. It helped us with time management and also just sharing that bond with the other women.
Very nice, very nice. What about you, Susie?
Well, I could agree with her too, because coming into this, I didn't really know what to expect, and I feel like we formed a unit, and I just noticed that we help each other, everyone's eye, and we were just there for each other, even though girls will be girls, we have our times where, we might not be eye to eye, but overall it was a great experience, very, very great,
It was great for me. Like, I thought it was so fun. Coming in, I was
That
very
girl's
shy. I came in very like, oh my god, not. But at the end of the day, everyone loved me. I loved everybody. And
Oh, okay.
you know, I got to really connect with each and everyone. Like everyone was willing to help you. Like it's rare in a competition to have people actually help you get better in a competition. So that just showed me how lovely and great it was. I mean, they all were, and I loved it. It was a fun experience for me.
Yeah, sisterhood, definition of sisterhood. Anika, man, what did you think?
Put me on the spot.
Yes, I did.
It was a great experience for me.
Yeah.
I think to mirror what everyone else said, I came in, I wasn't sure what to expect.
Right.
And so having no expectations, kind of, you're open, like I made sure I was open to meeting everyone and trying to get to know everyone. And I know people are like people from so many different walks of life and all of that. So it was great to connect with people and learn about their stories. There are times when I heard people's stories and I was just like, oh my God, who are you? But also mirroring what you guys said again, it was very surprising to me and very touching that people were so nice and everyone helped everyone out. You know? Yeah, honestly. Susan would help us with our hair, would make us work out in the morning.
It does cost a lot for Susan to do your hair, but she was doing it for free. And she loved it. What about you, Samantha?
I would say the experience was interesting, but that's how I look at life. Life is interesting.
Right.
When I go into any experience, I want to put my best foot forward. So I had hopes, but not expectations. I had hopes of making 20 new friends. I had hopes for being the best version of me that I can be. And I made new bonds. And some people, it might take time to get to open up with them, and that's still sisterhood, because that's natural. Or some people from day one, she was like, I follow you on Instagram, and I know what you do, what your passion is, and we bonded off of that. So friendships and sisterhoods are formed in all different types of ways.
I definitely I saw it. You know, I was there not 24 hours, but I was there as much as I could. And there's one thing I always say, you have to be open-minded in all you do. Never judge a book by its cover. Never just look at somebody and be like, oh, I don't like her. Because you don't know her story. You don't know where she has been. She could look upset, she could look down, but you just don't know her story. I believe in being open-minded. Coming into the house with you guys, I was like, granted, I've emailed you guys, called you guys, things like that. But at the end of the day, I was like, this is new. I'm meeting them face to face. So I have to make my own judgment by the conversations we'll have, your vibe, and things like that. And it was amazing. There's not one person I could say that I did not like in that house. And I will be honest with you, honestly. Really? Yes, really. Just me. Oh, right. Oh, that was a situation. Well, we won't talk about that. At the end of the day, if that situation was not present, I would have been good with the person at the end of the day. So like I said, different things happen in life. So I really appreciate you guys for being open-minded. You guys were you guys were amazing. Susie, I'm on Snapchat and I see her curling hair, straightening hair, sewing hair. I'm like, wait, Susie did Beyonce's hair. What's she doing? But she's so humble. She just oh, they need to get ready. For them doing their own hair, it's gonna take forever. Bo is about to come in here and start screaming because you guys are not ready. Let me straighten her hair. That was so selfless. Amazing. Cynthia, she's not here, but I know she did people's makeup and things like that. She didn't have to do any of those things. I know you guys try to help somebody put on their sashes, make sure your dress was fixed. It was sisterhood. I felt like any girl out there that was doubting female existence, I wanted to bring them in that house. Okay, just watch them because they would have learned a lot. I wish there was a live feed going on secretly that could just show the world. It wasn't. Show the world. It would be natural, but to show the world that girls can actually get along with each other. So definitely. I don't know if you guys wanted to add to that.
It's amazing, when women support each other, you see what happens. The show, everything was successful. Due to everybody coming together.
One unit.
And I want to say, even if there's moments of everyone not getting along for that moment, or everyone not supporting each other and helping each other for that moment, at the end of the day, there was respect level. I'm going to respect you, And I'm gonna hope that you respect me. And with that hope, you do respect me, because I respect myself. So respect definitely ties into sisterhood for me, at least.
Yes, respect is definitely important, because you definitely need to treat people the way you want to be treated. Always put yourself in other people's shoes before you do anything in this life, because then you're gonna be like, oh, I wouldn't want somebody to talk to me like that, so why would I talk to you like that? So yeah, you're definitely right, Samantha. Respect is very important. As contestants at the Miss Nigeria USA, the ladies had a platform presentation they had to do a day before the actual pageant, and they all had different topics that they were very passionate about. So, Omoye, what was your platform, and what have you been doing with it, and what do you see for your platform in the future?
My platform was on preventive medical care and education, and I was inspired through my parents and also my sister. It's about people with hypertension and diabetes, which is like a serious problem in Nigeria also. So during when we gave the platform presentation that Friday, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous, but when I looked at my dad, like everything just changed, and that power, everything just came in my voice. Like I just had to get my message out. So far, I just started with my organization, so it's actually, I'm starting it in Georgia.
Okay.
Because that's where I'm going to be for like the next 1 year.
Oh, nice.
So basically, we're going to raise money, like do fundraisers, where we're going to raise money, and we're going to buy like proper pharmaceuticals needed, like for diabetes patients. I'm going to partner up with like a few clinics in Edo State in Nigeria and, donate it to them.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes. We'll definitely be looking forward to it, and we'll help as much as we can.
Yeah, for sure.
How about you, Susan? What was your platform?
Well, my platform was on self-love and positive self-image, and I currently am doing a lot of workshops with young individuals in East New York. Okay. We have a lot of young people who don't have a vision, they don't know where to go, they don't have no source of inspiration. So we're creating these workshops for young girls who, want to feel good about themselves, feel beautiful. And I am currently going to different workshops too to speak about my story and my platform. So I'm happy about that. And my school, I'm gonna build a school in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, for cosmetology and science.
Yes.
So I'm very excited about that.
Yes. Can I get a chair in there? So I can learn how to do something. But that's beautiful. Yes, because there's a lot, and I know there's a lot of hair people that like to do hair in Nigeria. Like we all know how to do a braid or two. So that's beautiful. Yes. Oh my God, I love it. Yes.
That's exciting.
So, Chioma, what was your platform?
My platform was healthcare education. It's a more broad way to just help the society no matter where you are, both here and back home in Nigeria. I'm currently just making appointments, I guess I could say, to go to private schools in Houston, Texas, and just educate them on the little things they can do to prevent, aid, and just cure little diseases. Because it's just like pre-K, elementary, and little kids. And I believe children are the future, and we are the future. So starting with them, they can help their parents, grandparents, and by the time they get old, they can teach their kids, and so on. So that's what I'm doing.
Beautiful. Awesome. Yes. Samantha?
So my platform was infant mortality in Nigeria with a concentration on prenatal medication distribution. So since the pageant just concluded 2 weeks ago, I'm kind of on the first step of things, which is regroup and brainstorm and reach out, because I know that I can't do everything alone. I know I need Nigeria Queen BT. I need my sisters here, and I need the elders in my Akwa community, in my Nigerian community. So I've been keeping in contact with Her Excellency back at home to plan my next trip to go ship and distribute prenatal medication.
Awesome.
Yes. That's
Oh my God. Everybody's doing so great.
really good. Tell us about your platform.
My platform is education and mentorship for the girl child in Nigeria. And I talked about this when we had to present our platform. for the pageant, but it's something that's very important to me because of how education has like changed my life or given me opportunities I would otherwise have not had. So even like this is since prior to the pageant, I've been involved in a lot of initiatives where we go to schools, we teach kids through like corporate social responsibility at my job or through just like volunteer stuff on the weekend. Earlier this year, I became the grant manager for this nonprofit. It's called We Care Africa, and it's an education-focused nonprofit, empowering children as catalysts for change in their communities through education. We're completing our first project right now. We're rehabilitating a school in a village in Akwa Ibom State. So that's really cool. So still continuing on that education stuff, but also for me, like this isn't like a nonprofit that I created, and I feel like for something like education, because so many people are interested in it, there's so many organizations that are already doing it. Yeah, so exactly. My aim was to, align myself with something whose mission like fitted my mission. That's how I found We Care. So on that note, I'm also helping out Miss Africa USA, Frances. She's launching her organization, the Lead Girl Foundation, and I'm on the committee for the charity gala that's happening in July. So doing a lot of work trying to get that done and like launched. So
that's good.
Let me know if you're doing education stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of foundations out there. So we should definitely reach out to them, and we have a lot of Nigerian ones. Like I know that one, I Am Foundation, it just really started, and then It's Just Us Girls. It's the same person doing both, but she's put it in under it. So she's having a workshop sometime this month. So like you guys in New York, so you guys should, one is in Jersey and the other one is in New York. She's having two. I think a Friday and a Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, you guys should definitely check her out. She's really doing great things out there. I just want to thank you guys once more for being here, and I really appreciate having you guys here. And this is not the end. It's just the beginning. I love you guys all. And that's it for the second female panel on Nigeria Queen Bee TV.